For some reason, we just couldn't figure out, just wouldn't let us kick it off. But we are live. We're here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're fired up more than ever before. Chiho coming right at you guys from the Seacret headquarters right here in St. Louis Park. And let me tell you what, a lot of you are probably right now just getting done trying the amazing products, trying the amazing facial, and probably thinking to yourself right now a little bit more of how this can work for you, how this can maybe fit into your daily lifestyle, right? And this next part is really the part that really we're going to share with you some very important information, and some information that really for me, when I first saw this about 4 years ago, what, a lot of you are just changed everything, guys. Trying the amazing products. All right. A little multiple screens going on here, but really, guys, I'll tell you my story real quick before I bring up this next special guest speaker. My story real quick, guys. Prior to seeing Seacret 4 years ago, my background was in real estate, and as we all know right now, the real estate market is just not doing too hot, right? About 4 years ago, really quickly saw myself as that real estate bubble happened. I was doing 3 times the amount of work, making a quarter of the income. And really at that point, I was open. I was looking for more. And a great friend of mine sat me down and introduced me this amazing concept called Seacret. Now, as a guy, the first response was like, bro, skincare? Like, I've never done this before, right? But little did I know, right? Little did I know that, once I tried the products, I fell in love. I mean, I literally fell in love, but also it was this next part that I saw, the business side, that really caught my attention. And guys, I'm very honored to be able to bring up this next gentleman. It's an honor for me to be able to call him a friend, a business partner, and what we call a brother from another mother. But this gentleman, I'm telling you, not only doing amazing things in this marketplace, but really paving the way, growing international markets right now, out of the country. And it's very exciting times with what's going on. But without further ado, I'm going to bring up my friend. Everybody loves this guy, Jason Young.
Wow. Chiho, thank you for having me today. So before, like everyone, like for those of you that don't know me, like obviously, I coming from a guy, and I don't know anything about skincare at all. But I'll let me tell you a little bit about my story before I get started here. Like prior to Seacret, my background was, in the food industry, and all I did was working. I was a sushi chef. I was working, 6 days a week. Like 10 hours a day, having no life. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. Just working every day, check by check. Paycheck by paycheck, just having no life at all. And I'm just like really sick and tired of the lifestyle that I had. And I don't want to work for 40 years for the rest of my life, So pretty much like that's the reason why I was open. And so a year ago, over a year ago, my good friend Michael and she introduced me to the business. Deliver information that what I'm about to show you guys. They showed me the business plan, they showed me the business, and obviously, I was interested. But at first, I didn't know anything about skincare, like I said. But all I know is the product is good. If I like the product this much, I believe everyone's gonna love it. That's when I got started, and I started showing friends and family. The next thing they got more excited than I did. And the first day I was at the sushi bar, I remember when I had all the product and I demoed to all my like co-worker and customer and all this stuff, and I got 5 customers and never looked back. And until these days, and we are over here in our backyard over here. Obviously, amazing things have happened. Like we're growing international right now. It's a very exciting moment in Seacret right now. For all of us. And you guys are part of it. But so the next part that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you what Seacret is all about, so you guys can get a little bit understanding. What our company is about, and I'm gonna deliver the information for you guys that what I received from the beginning. So here you go. So for those of you that just got done trying the product, you guys probably heard of Seacret before, or have seen them at a mall before. Does it make sense? And so Seacret. So who is Seacret, right? We're an international skincare brand that founded in 2005. And we partner with the biggest manufacturer in the whole entire world of all makeups, skincare, personal care, company, and they're the biggest manufacturer in the whole entire world, which means L'Oreal. For a lot of you, I'm sure already tried the product already using L'Oreal's manufactured product at home before, obviously before coming here. And everyone use it, and they generate around $25 billion revenue every single year, like this, that they're pretty much like godfather of the skincare and makeup. Does it make sense? And we generate over $1 billion in retail sales just at the mall in over 40 different countries, 900 different locations, which is amazing to me. Think about it, like, when we go to the mall, when we're going to the mall, we always look at all these kiosks. Nobody really going to the mall just to go look for the kiosks and try to shop. Doesn't make sense. And everyone is pretty much trying to dodge, and they kind of dodge around and try to look at the cell phone, trying to get away from the kiosk. Does it make sense? And in that kind of environment, we can still, we still sell over $1 billion in sales, which is amazing to me. Can you imagine like what Seacret did before relationship marketing? We sold over $1 billion in sales already. I'm sure a lot of you agree with that. Like, if you can sell $1 billion in sales, that means the product works. Does it make sense? And what I'm excited about, is when they doing this kind of amount of sales without the business opportunity attached to it. Can you imagine? Like, now, we have the business opportunity attached to it, and with us, we get a 50% off of all our product. Does it make sense? And like I said, we used to be over, in all the biggest mall in America, pretty much like, you talk about Mall America, you dine on mall, anywhere you go, you probably see Seacret. Does it make sense? And the reason why, I got into skincare industry because, like, I obviously at first, I didn't know anything about skincare, but all I know is everybody want to look good and everybody want to look younger. Does it make sense? If you go home and ask your grandma, would you like to look 20 years younger? I'm sure your grandma is going to be like, yes, of course. And guess what? When I did my research about skincare industry, like the top 5 industry in the whole entire world are actually, skincare industry, personal care, makeup, everything that do with beauty. And for me, it makes sense, and right now skincare industry is predicted growing from $200 billion to $400 billion by 2016. That's crazy, guys. And there's only 3-4 months until we get to 2016. So can you imagine right now, till 2016, how much money we can actually generate from this industry, right? So let's talk about our product, right? Let's talk about the formulation. We use a perfect blend of science and nature. Like, we use the most advanced technology in skincare, and what got me most excited about this product is really, because of the Dead Sea mineral, because of the product that works. Anything that we try, you can see result within 15 seconds to 15 minutes. It's not like we have to wait for 30, 60, 90 days to see result from all these products. It's nearly happened right in front of your eye. Does it make sense? For me, that's the whole point. All I know is if the product works, it networks. If I can show you a product that can show, deliver result within 15 seconds or 15 minutes, you better believe we can do some damage in this market. So, and all our product is platinum and clinically proven. So what platinum and clinically proven means, like, and no one in the world can copy what we have. Does it make sense? It's not like some other company out there, they can just copy our recovery mask saying that they have the same product we do. No, they can't do that. We're the only company in the world that have what we have. So, and all our product contain plant extract, essential oil, and Dead Sea minerals, most importantly, obviously. And I'm sure some of you have heard of Dead Sea before, but when I first got started, I didn't know what Dead Sea was, but what I found out was, the Dead Sea, it doesn't mean people die in the sea. It doesn't make sense. So what it means, the Dead Sea, because the Dead Sea is so salty, it's right in between Jordan and Israel. And the Dead Sea contains so much salt that pretty much nothing can live in there. That's why they call it Dead Sea. So nothing can live in there. And we're, the Dead Sea is lowest point on Earth, 1388 below sea level. And there's 26 minerals in our product that only 12 of them you can find in the Dead Sea. Then that's what separate us and other skincare company, because we have 12 ingredients in our product that you can't find it anywhere else but the Dead Sea. Does it make sense? So over 33% salt content, which means crazy. If you really think about it, like if you think about, the sea water, like ocean water, like all these salt water out there, nearly they have about 6%, 11%, something like that of the salt contents in there. But in the Dead Sea, there's 33% salt content, and that's extremely salty. It's crazy. And pretty much like when you put a bowling ball in the Dead Sea, everything floats, right? So when we jump in the Dead Sea, not only the Dead Sea, the minerals going to help you, you know, obviously rejuvenate your skin and you know, produce a lot of, like, you know, all these goodies, you know, on your skin, and help with psoriasis, eczema, you know, acne, and all sorts of skin problem, you know. And this is not just coming from me, you know, it goes way back in the day, you know, it goes from, you know, you guys heard of like Queen Sheba, you guys heard of Cleopatra, you know, they used to travel 60 days and night on the camel just to get to the Dead Sea to bathe in its water and restart mud all over their body, you know. And I'm sure a lot of you have seen, you know, the news, you know, they talk about the Dead Sea, they talk about, you know, like the minerals from the Dead Sea, and millions of people still traveling to the Dead Sea every single year, you know, just to go there bathe in its water, because they believe in, you know, obviously the powerful of the Dead Sea, you know, it has healing properties. Does it make sense? So now let's talk about the body product. You know, I'm sure a lot of you already try to start an oil scrub. You know, that's one of my favorite products. That's the first thing I'll show, you know, the people that I've shown. You know, the first product that I show, I always just start an oil scrub, because, you know, if I can put some Dead Sea salt on your hand, you know, within 15 seconds, your hand is softer than before. You know, you're gonna break the ice, and your people is gonna look at this product. Oh my God, it works. It's soft, you know, and you get the reaction same every single time. What do people say? They say, "Wow," right? And obviously, you know, this is our line of body solution, okay? And we have stuff for anywhere from head to toe, okay? You know, let's talk about the nail buffer. The nail buffer, you know, this is a best-selling nail kit in the whole entire world. Obviously, you know, we sell about, you know, 3 to 5 million of those every single year, and that's just average. Can you imagine like what this year is gonna do? You know, obviously, you know, like holidays coming up, you know, these are perfect gift for your family and friends, you know. And okay, and let's talk about like the foot cream. The foot cream, obviously, the foot cream, you know, like people have cracked feet and all this stuff, but what I love about this foot cream is, you know, like the product, like the more you use it, obviously within a few days, you know, your cracked feet is gonna turn to baby skin. You know, that's what I love about it the most. And let's see some before and after picture. And there's a couple examples that, you know, like from our self scrub and the foot cream. Just like the picture on the right, you see the feet before and after. My grandma can get a result like this, she'll be pretty happy, and she'll be start using my product pretty soon, right? Obviously, she's already using it. And you know, not only the foot, you know, like psoriasis, eczema, you know, like just pictures after pictures, you guys can see result. Like this is not Photoshop. This is a picture that we took actually. Okay, so and let's talk about, you know, our facial product here. Who do you guys know that has a face? Silly question. Obviously, everybody's got a face, you know, and for me, you know, what I love about these products the most, because, like, you know, I used a horrible acne problem, you know, and because of these products that I've been using, you know, it clears up all my acne, and now leaving all the scars on my face, which is completely fine. It's getting better and better. I rather have smooth skin than an acne face, right? So let's talk about our H-Define product here. You know, like our H-Define product, this is where it changed the game, because, like, you know, like with our H-Define product, you know, like you can see result right away. What I love these products, the reason why I love these products the most, right, is because they deliver result right away. Obviously, the more you use it, the better it's gonna get, you know. And I love these products because, like, the more you use it, with the thinking line that you have on your face, obviously smile line, all this stuff, it nearly within few minutes, you know, like you can see the difference. Okay, I'm gonna show you some pictures of eye cream and eye serum. As you see, this is the eye serum and eye cream. You know, within 2 minutes, you see the difference. Like, we only did it on her right eye, on our left, okay? And this is within 2 minutes, and you get a result like this, you know? And if I can deliver a result like this, you know, if I can show my customer a result like this, it's without question, okay? They're gonna buy these products, you know? And we don't have to sell them, because the product sells itself. Does it make sense? And that's what I love about these products. And next, like you said, you know, like I said, you know, you continue to using all these products. You know, this is 2 months. You see this lady, you see the before and after picture. This is crazy. This is not a drug commercial. This is this is like the result that you get from using HD Fine Line. Okay, that's 2 months right after. You know, they should have switched this like backward here. But anyway, so let's talk about our recovery mask. You know, I love this product. This is pretty much like, with this product alone, we can build $1 billion company with this product alone. Okay, and And what this is, right? This is pretty much it. Within 15 minutes, it's gonna help you remove wrinkle within 15 minutes, and it's patented. And with our nanotechnology, obviously, there's the newest technology out there, and you get dramatic result within 15 minutes. That's insane. I'm gonna show you some picture of that. Just like this, within 15 minutes, before and after, and you can see all the fine line around his eyes. It's 70% is gone. Okay, and we're picture after picture. You see, like these are not Photoshop. These are pictures that I've took personally. For some of my customer. As you can see, the first lady. If you can give a result like this, what do you think her reaction is gonna be? Let's be real here. If I can show my grandma, result like this, what kind of reaction she's gonna get, right? And so what happened is after I did a face mask with her, she was looking for me all over the place. I was gone, and she ended up buying like everything of everything. Now she's a customer. She's a long-term customer now. And the gentleman on the right, as you can see, this guy is 85 years old. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Our product will work on anybody. Look at this. This 85 years old guy. Within 15 minutes, he looks like he's 60 years old. That's crazy. Okay, and not only like the recovery mask is good for good for your skin and good for your face, remove wrinkle. Also, like a lot of people use Botox. They use Botox, spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on Botox, just want to look younger, right? And people know that we can inject needles on our neck, okay, in our neck, right? You die, like if we do that. But what we can do with our recovery mask is you can apply the recovery mask on your neck, and you will get the same result as well, just like this within 15 minutes, okay? Before and after. Just like this, there's pictures after pictures, okay? And right now, like we're transitioning to relationship marketing. So what really excites me the most, like Chiho was talking about, right now we're building international market, obviously not only in our backyard. Right now we're going from 40 different countries, converting into relationship marketing, going from retail style into relationship marketing, okay? And this company has already did over $1 billion and counting. I understand, like a lot of people might talk about billions and billions of dollars, saying every company is $1 billion company, but numbers don't lie, okay? We're #1 fastest growing company in 2014. It's paper documented, okay? And this is happening in front of my own eye. And that's the reason why we're so fired up, and we're here doing the webinar. We're telling you all this information about it, okay? And the product is, okay, so what happens right now, the product is directly manufactured, okay, to the consumer. So what that means, Seacret do all the work, okay? All we gotta do, we just gotta introduce to, obviously, start showing people, introduce to friends and family, to use the product. And we make the profit off it, okay? So better value for consumer and major profit for you. So agent sells the product half the price. Does it make sense? And we share the wealth with our agents, okay? And we're truly here to, build a global, wealthy community here, guys. We don't just here, like one person make all the money. We're truly here to build this together and win this together as a team. So let's talk about relationship marketing. I'm like, for me, I didn't know anything about relationship marketing, but what I found out was, like this is the biggest industry in the whole entire world. It's $166 billion global industry, guys. Think about it. This is like, all these movie industry, NFL industry has nothing compared to this profession, because, truly, I believe like relationship marketing, this is the most genius idea ever, because I was stuck working, I was stuck working at my job forever, working for someone else's dream, instead of working on mine. But because of relationship marketing, this has changed my life completely, because I can, bring my friends and family along the way and work with them and work towards their dream as well. So, like this industry attract billionaire like Warren Buffett and Richard Branson. You guys know they're the richest people in the world, and they all own their own company. They all own their own relationship company. And obviously, if the rich people are doing it, if the richest people are doing it in the world, for me, I can do nothing but copy and paste, because I believe if I want to get rich, I'm going to have to learn from the people that's already making it happen versus, listening to my broke uncle at home telling me this business doesn't work, okay? And over 90 million people worldwide, okay, they're distributor okay, in this entire world, which means a lot of people. And this is only the beginning, you know. Like years ago, you know, people might ask you, oh my God, you're doing one of those things, you know. But right now, a lot of your friends are gonna ask you, which company are you in? Does it make sense? And relationship marketing is truly the world, you know, the wave of the future. I'm telling you guys, like, advantage to you. You get to build your own business, you know, you get to build your big business with a low startup cost and tax benefit. You know, what that means is, you know, once you become a business owner, everything you spend, you know, throughout the year, all the traveling expenses, you know, the company is going to write it off for you. You know, there's going to be tax benefit, unlimited income potential, guys. You know, you're talking about, you know, all we got to do, you know, we get our product and start our own business, right? And you can make as much as you can. It's not that they have a cap on you. You know, it's all about effort. It's all about how much you want it. And it's all about how much you want to make it happen. And that's it, you know. And for me, traditional business doesn't work, you know. Like I said, I was in sushi restaurant for many years, okay? And a lot of time you invest $400,000 or $500,000 in the business. It doesn't even guarantee you're going to win. And it doesn't even guarantee you're going to make money off it after so many years, right? But this business right here, guess what, you know? This right here, I'm telling you, like, low startup cost, that's what caught my eye. And you know, but anyway, you guys understand, you know. But the next part is, you know, I'm gonna throw right back to Chi, you know, like no, I'm telling you, without Chi, you know, like, I won't be here today. Without Chi, I won't be here. I won't be learning this industry, you know, and because of this guy, you know, like, my life has changed, you know, all the knowledge that he taught me, all the things that he's been doing in this market, you know, really leading the pack, you know. And I'm glad to be working with such amazing person. But the second part, he's going to deliver and show you guys how we make money in this company, okay? So without further, here's Shiho.
Awesome. Guys, I am telling you what, that is just amazing information. Literally more fired up than ever before. Jason was right on point, just, you know, sharing with you the company information, the product information. And now is the opportunity to really hear a little bit more about the, you know, the income side of things, because a lot of us are taking a look at this right now, thinking to ourselves right now, man, you guys have an amazing product line. I see the vision behind the company. I see the corporate, where the direction where they're going. But how do I make, you know, some money? How can this work for me? And this next part is really where we're going to break that down and share with you guys, you know, how this can work for you. And I'm telling you what, I get so fired up every time I talk about this, because I understand the opportunity behind it for all of us taking a look at this right here, right now, at such an early stage. And really, guys, there's multiple ways that Seacret pays us to be able to share, you know, the products, right? And the easiest way to kind of, you know, share this with you is, think about if you got paid for something that you're already doing. Just imagine, just think, if you were getting paid for something that you're already doing. Like, imagine if you're, you know, if I said, hey, you know what, there's a way that you can make money by brushing your teeth every single morning, how many of us would get pretty fired up? I mean, we get pretty excited, right? Well, it's like, think about this. How many times have us, you know, eaten at a good restaurant, or maybe watched a good movie and then referred that to our friends? It happens all the time on a day-to-day basis. But the question is how many times did these companies pay us for those referrals? And if the answer is nothing, just like mine, that's right, close your eyes, nothing, then guess what? You know, just like you, we're not getting paid to get all these referrals for these companies. But what Seacret is saying is this. See, Seacret's genius, because they already know that you're already going to try an amazing product, and they know that you're already going to tell and share this with people. Now, if you don't go share this with people, trust me, people will come up to you and ask you what's going on, right? But think about this. And Seacret's going to pay us to simply refer these people over. And there's multiple ways they pay us. And I get excited talking about this, because this is what I really understood in the beginning, because you know, the numbers just made sense. And so the first way we get paid is through personal commissions. And how we get paid is we earn up to 150% retail. We get 20 to 25% on VIP and elite customers. So think about this for a second, ladies and gentlemen. Up to 150% retail. Now, at your party where you're at, you probably just got done, you know, trying that salt and oil scrub, or maybe trying a nail buffer where they buff your nail, right? And that product alone sells at the mall for $49. Now, us as secret agents, we get it for the amazing wholesale price of $19.99. So we are literally getting it for 150% cheaper than it retails for. So again, we buy it for 20 and we can sell it for 50, right? What amazing opportunity that is. And that's not just on that one product, ladies and gentlemen. It's in all of our products that we're able to earn a wholesale retail commission on. And we make the whole difference, right? Which is huge. There's so many companies out there that I've seen that they only give you a percentage on that sale, which Seacret, they give you everything, which is just amazing. Now, we're going to run into these certain customers that not only just want to buy one time from you, but they want to buy month after month after month after month. Now, think about this. Use yourself for an example. If you find a product that you like, you trust, you use, and you run out of that product, what do? You go out there and get more, right? And you don't go get any brand. You come and get the same brand and see month after month. The same way you do that is the same way everybody else does that. And guess what? We're going to run into customers that love our products, use our products, and guess what? Run out of our products. And every time these customers reorder from you, you get a 20 to 25% residual income. Now, let me break that down. Residual is a good thing for a lot of you out there that might have been like me, that first saw this, didn't know what residual is. Here's what it is. Here's a good example. Let's just say you go out there and introduce this to 20 of your buddies, 20 of your friends, coworkers, family, and they're each spending about $70 a month. Well, residually, you're going to be earning a $200 a month residual income, and you're going to get $350 in free product credit. Now, that's amazing. Not only do we get paid commissions by referring customers, right? But we're also getting free product credit, which is the most amazing thing because, you know, the Secret's not only saying, hey, you know what, we're going to pay you for these customers, pay you for these referrals, but we're also going to give you free products. So the perks of being with Seacret is that you just, you know, get to naturally look better, right? Good problem to have. The second way we earn income is through team commissions. Now, team commissions, this is where now we focus on not just you getting all these customers, but imagine it's you now building a team of people getting customers. Because the reality is this. When I first saw this, I didn't know hundreds of people. Matter of fact, I didn't even know thousands of people that would be my customer. But I did know a few. And guess what? Those few became my customers. But here's what I also knew is that I also knew some other people that would also know a few people that would also become customers. And see, what I really quickly came to learn is that many hands lessen the load. And so let's just say this is you. You become an amazing secret agent today. And I love that secret agent. Like, who doesn't want to become a secret agent? I've always wanted to become a secret agent since I was a kid. It's like the whole 007 James Bond type thing. But anyways, let's just say you go out there, okay? In our structure, we're building two teams. You're building a left team. You're building a right team. Team A, Team B, Team 1, Team 2. Separate them however you want, but understand the concept. You're just introducing two. So you introduce your buddy John and you introduce Susie. Now, it's safe to say John and Susie, they each know two other people that you don't know, right? Well, now these two go get two. Now you've got four. Now these four agents go out there and guess what? They all each know two friends because everybody has two friends. Everybody's got two family members. Everybody's got two relatives. And guess what? These four people go get two. And now you've got eight. These eight go get two. That's 16, 32, 64, 128. As this starts to compound, and see, my mentor best taught me if the average man could even fathom the power of compounding, he'd never have to work another day of his life again. And this is the key, guys, is compounding here. So follow me. If every agent in this example did what you did, which was just to get 20 customers, and each customer, again, spending $70 a month, you would earn an approximate $10,000 a month residual income, month after month after month. Now, my question in the beginning was, how is this residual? See, how can this be residual income? Well, think about this. You are going to run into people that, again, get customers. And when these customers run out of product, what do? They come back and order more. So month after month after month, as you start to get paid more, and I'm sorry, as these customers start to reorder more, you start to get paid more, right? Up to $25,000 per week. Guys, I'm telling you what, this is very exciting stuff. You know, up to $25,000 per week. When I first saw this, look, I was like, man, is that real? But now after, you know, being involved with the company now 4 years and knowing people personally doing over that, that's exciting, guys. that's some exciting stuff. And just to know the vision, the direction of where we're going and what's possible for us is just amazing, right? And so the third way we earn income is through leadership match. And this is where we earn up to 20% check match up to 4 generations. And here's how this works. Now, by the way, the third stream of income is on top of the first 2 ways that we just talked about. And this is you. And this is when you get Susie and you get John. Okay, you get one left, one right. Okay, you just introduced 2 people. All right, and Susie goes out there, makes $1,000 this month. Well, you get 20%. You get $200 because you introduced Susie, and because you introduced John, and John's crushing it. He's making $10,000 a month. You get 20% of that, so you get $2,000. So you would get a total of $2,200 on top of the customer commissions, on top of the team commissions, and see what the leadership match bonus is geared towards. Is really people that are developing leaders, right? And see, we don't believe in just signing people up. See, what's the point of just signing someone up? See, the key is to sponsor someone, not just recruit them, but to sponsor them and teach them how to do this business. And I love this concept because if you help enough other people get what they want, you're going to naturally get what you want. And I love that business model. I love that concept, guys. This is what it's all about. And see, many people at this point, they're probably, thinking to themselves, I love these products. And really, there's 2 types of people. And the first type of person is thinking, man, I love these products. Man, I want to use more of these products. Matter of fact, I want to give myself another facial when I get home. And guess what? That's what we call a customer. And if that's you, you can become a customer. You receive over 50% off retail and earn free products. Now, the person that invited you, luckily, they're obviously not going to charge you an arm and a leg. They're going to hook you up and give you the wholesale homie hookup. They're going to give you ballpark on average about 50% off. Now, there's a second type of person taking a look at this, thinking to themselves, man, I love this. The wheels are turning. And not only are they thinking about themselves, but they're also thinking about other people. They're thinking names are popping up. Man, John would be perfect for this. Susie would be amazing. Man, I got to show Lee. Man, I got to show, Jason. And guess what? If that's you, then that's what we call our secret agent. And to position yourself in the company, it's shocking. It's mind-boggling how low it is. I mean, it's $49 to be a secret agent, along with getting a starter set. And you always want to get some products. You always want to get a starter set. And I highly recommend upgrading to the hard case, which is just $99 instead of $49. The $99 kit gives you just a way better kit. It's a hard case kit. It's just amazing. But look, these packages are what's most important, guys. Not only becoming a secret agent, but getting products. Because here's what I understood in the beginning of the business is that as long as I had products, the products would do the heavy lifting for me. The products would be really the show. See, you don't want to be the show. You want the products to be the show, right? And so having products was so easy to kickstart and jumpstart this business, because the products were the ones that were really going out there and doing the work and doing the heavy lifting. And so there's 4 different sets. And I love how Seacret has put together 4 packages beautifully to help jumpstart our business. You've got the professional pack, which this is everything that we've got. Retails at the mall for $4,200. We get for only $16.99. I mean, that's mind-boggling. That's like almost 70% off. You got the special agent that's retails over $3,700 that we get for only $1,450. You got the premium set that's $1,300 that we get for only $550, and you got the basic $382 that we get for only $150. Now, the key here is this, guys. You want to get in where you fit it. Obviously, if you can get in on the professional pack, I would do that. That's the pack that I highly recommend, because you have not only the most amount of products, but it's so much easier to show someone something that you have physically than not, right? Just imagine like rubbing a brochure on somebody's face. It wouldn't feel too good, and they probably wouldn't like the paper cuts. Does that make sense? So the key is, get in where you fit in, guys, right? If you can't swing the professional pack and only get the special agent, then do that. But here's what I would recommend. Minimum come in for the premium. And here's why. Because if you want to get started fast, see, here's what I understand is that the people that the people that are getting started with a bigger package, I'm telling you what, are just winning big. And at least the premium package, because here's what we know. I know and I'm confident that you can make money really by getting in at the premium pack. Not only do you have everything that you need for an immediate wow factor demonstration, but also you're able to take advantage of this particular bonus. Now, this particular bonus is called the Superstar bonus. The Superstar bonus is where you get in. Again, you introduce one left, one right, just 2 agents. When you introduce 2 agents that also do the same thing as you, that also come in for the premium pack or above, okay? One left, one right. You introduce Susie, you introduce John. They both do the same as you. You get a $200 Superstar bonus right off the bat, plus fast start bonuses. So if they get a premium package, you're getting 50 each. If they're getting a special agent or professional pack, you're getting 150 each. So think about this, guys. You're making anywhere from $300 to $500 just by introducing your first 2 people. Now, if that's not fast cash, I don't know what is. And once you become Superstar, here's the most exciting part, is that your fast start bonus is double. Now you're getting 30 instead of 15. You're getting 100 instead of 50. You're getting 300 instead of 150. So think about this. I'm going to repeat this, guys. Your first 2 people, they come in at the same package as you, premium and above, and you get a $300 to $500 bonus. Now, the third, the fourth, the fifth, as many other agents as you introduce, now you're getting the double fast start bonuses on these agents, right? I mean, that's exciting. That's exciting because we know that everybody wants products. And when they get products, you can earn a fast start bonus, which is just amazing. And see, we've got something called the performance bonuses where literally the first bonus is called Drive Your Dream. And by you going out there and helping more people, here's what I love about these bonuses, is that you can't get to these higher levels unless you go out there and help more people. And it starts off at a $500 a Drive Your Dream bonus going all the way up to $6,000 every 4 weeks. And again, every 4 weeks, they're giving you this payment for your car. So you can pick and choose what you want to drive, and the company just pays for it, right? Now, you've also got the one-time rank advancement bonus. So again, every time you unlock a new rank, they're releasing a bonus. 4,000, 7, 40, 100, up to $1 million one time. Now, the key is this, guys. You can't get to these higher levels unless you go out there and not only do the work, but ladies and gentlemen, this is what I love about this business, is that you can't get to these higher levels unless you help other people do the same. See, in this business, it's all about help me help you, right? And you scratch, my back, I scratch your back, right? And I love that about this business because, everybody wins. It's not like where it was at my real estate job where literally, it was all for me. I would sell a house and it was for me. It wasn't, on a team effort. It was on a single entity effort, right? And it's just amazing, to know that, people like myself that have no experience getting involved into a company like this, we've got amazing training and support systems in place to teach us exactly what we need to do. Now, not only online trainings that we're literally watching right now, we've got conference calls that happen daily. We've got local trainings as well as international conventions that's coming right around the corner, which I am more excited about than ever before because this is going to be our most exciting international convention yet. And I'm telling you what, if you guys are on here now and you've never been to a Seacret convention yet, I'm telling you what, you're in for a treat. And you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself, right? So the action steps that you want to take now are simply register and secure your position, select your starter set, and immediately book a wow party to help launch your business. Now, the person introducing you to this right here, right now, is going to be able to set up your blueprint launch session to help jumpstart your business. And truly, guys, you want to definitely attend the next Seacret event. Now, for me, guys, I really get so passionate, so excited when I talk about Seacret because I know not only what it's done for me, but so many others throughout the country. And so right now, here's the thing, guys. Your friends have brought you here to invite you to watch this information for a reason. Really, there's 3 types of people taking a look at this. There's the A, B's, and C's. The A's are the people that are like, hey, you know what? Chi, when are you gonna, zip it? Because I'm ready to get going, right? A's are the action type people. A's stand for agent, right? And so Make no mistake, we'll be able to plug you into the system, get you in as an agent right off the bat. And then you've got your Bs. The Bs are the type of people that are like, well, they have, and they're really on the fence, right? And I love the Bs because the Bs are the type of people that you want to do a three-way call with one of us right after this, right? Use a third party to just hear someone else's story, to just get a little bit of information, a little bit more information to help make that educated decision for you. And then you've got the Cs, and the Cs are the type of people that, hey, you know what? They're really not meant for them. And the C's are the type of people that really, this C stands for customer. They might not want to do it as a business, but guess what? They love these products. They love the fact that, they're getting a chance to support you in your business. So they're going to at least support you and be your customer, right? And so simply, turn to the person that invited you to watch this webinar. Let them know whether you're an A, B, or C. And here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. All right, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break and let the customers and agents sign up and definitely lock their position. And then what we're going to be doing is coming back with a training, guys. And you don't want to miss out on this training. It's going to be a very, very exciting training. As I know, the key to this business is really getting trained and really just knowing how to do this business, guys. So this next part, I'm telling you, it was this information that I was able to learn that changed everything for me. And you don't want to miss out on this next part of the training. So guys, we're going to take a quick 5-minute break, and we're going to come right back and do the training, guys. And so hang in there. We're going to keep this streaming live actually during the time. We're going to take this break here and get this started here at 7:50. All right, guys. I'm telling you what, I am so excited. We've got this, just a very, very exciting time. Right here, right now. It's a very exciting time, guys. I know a lot of us taking a look at this right now are probably just as excited because we all know what's right around the corner, guys. And I'm telling you, if you're taking a look at this right now and you just decided to participate as a secret agent, I'm telling you what, I welcome you to the team, welcome you to the family, because as we continue to grow this, we are looking for leadership. We're looking for people that are looking for us, and really this is the time to go out there and really make things happen, because I'm telling you, it's always this fourth quarter that I'm most excited about, because it's this fourth quarter that everything begins. Momentum builds. It starts to get cold. People don't only want what we have, they need what we have. Think about this. In wintertime, who doesn't need lotion? Who does not need some type of hydration, right? And face creams and eye creams and all this different stuff that people, it's not even optional now. It's a necessity, right? And this is very exciting. But also, we've got a huge event coming right around the corner. And this is our Ignite event, guys. This is our Ignite event with Mr. John C. Maxwell. And this is very, very exciting. And this is our, international convention that we've got going on right around the corner, September 17th through the 20th in Phoenix, Arizona. And definitely all of us are preparing for this event. All of us are getting ready for this event. Getting our tickets, our hotels, our registration, everything ready for this event. Matter of fact, some of us are even taking it one step further. Matter of fact, a lot of us are starting to reach out to prospects already in Phoenix, are starting to already set up appointments. So when the time they get out there, they're going to have people to start exposing immediately. They're going to start building a team immediately already, right? And so this is very exciting to know that we've got that opportunity. So if you guys know anybody in Phoenix, it's time to get the feelers out there to know who's out there and to get them here to this event, right? And so and I just want to talk on, guys, real quick, direct selling news, quotes us on being the #1 fastest growing company in the world in network marketing. And it's funny because this isn't just this is in the world, ladies and gentlemen. And what's funny is a lot of people ask, are we, in the right deal? Are we at the right place at the right time? And some of you might be taking a look at this and haven't decided yet. And I hope after this training that this will help make that decision for you. But to know that it's not just our opinion now that matters, but it's a third-party company that's coming in, ranking all the companies in the world, and know that we're the fastest growing company is very exciting. And just to know that we're at the right place at the right time, really participating in the right expansion is very, very exciting. And so, guys, I'm going to get into the training because this is one of the most important topics I believe that we have, during the Seacret Academy, and that is presenting with purpose. It is very, very important to understand and know not only how to invite, like we talked about, last week, but how to present with purpose. You have to learn how to present with purpose, because without learning how to present with purpose, it's learning how to relay the information the right way, right? And don't get me wrong, our products do a lot of that for us, but there's a technique, there's a style on how we want to do that. And so let's jump into it, guys. There's 4 what I like to call money-making activities, okay? Because there's a lot of things we can all agree that we can do, right? There's a lot of things that we can do, right, in the secret business, but what are some of those things that are going to be the biggest impact, the highest impact, or highest income producing activities? Well, there's simply 4 of them: inviting, presenting, launching and training, and or promoting. Okay, and these are the 4 major money-making activities: inviting, presenting, launching and training, and or promoting. And so let's talk about the skill of presenting. See, developing new skills takes time. See, no one is an actor. Guys, you have to keep in mind that a lot of the times you're seeing these speakers at the conventions, you're seeing these speakers at the regional events, you're seeing these speakers, and you're probably thinking to yourself, man, that guy or that girl talks so well and talks so fast and talks so proper. I can never do that. But here's one thing to keep in mind is that whoever they were before the speaker was not the speaker. Does that make sense? It's like, who do you think, John Malott was before John Malott? John Malott, right? I mean, he wasn't a speaker until he, guess what, started doing it and practicing it more and over and over and over again. And understand that anything takes time, and especially presenting. Presenting, just like anything else, takes time. You're only going to get better with practice, right? And unfortunately, this is one of those skills where we can teach you how to do it one time, but the only way that you're going to get better at doing this is by practicing it more and over again. So to accelerate your learning, right? To accelerate your learning and how to present, you can definitely have a voice recorder and a journal. See, for me, I know that when I was in the early days of learning how to present, I would definitely take notes, record myself every single time, and literally I would watch my presentation and see how I could improve, see the different areas and where I could improve on, right? And so, turn your car into an automotive, automobile university. I just like to call it drive time university. Because here's another thing that helped me tremendously is not just seeing the people on stage do it, but by naturally hearing the people always talking and how they're talking and the different tonalities that they would have and the different, ways that they would be presenting information. And I would take little bits and pieces, little nuggets, put them together and then make it my own. And I'm telling you, the Drive Time University helped me so much with that, guys. I can't begin to tell you how much the Drive Time University has truly helped me, really increase my presenting skills. And really, guys, best way to learn is to do. You just got to do it over and over, practice it over and over. And, a lot of times people are scared, like myself. I was scared. And I would always be the kind of guy that would be like, hey, you know what? I'll just do it tomorrow. Jason, you go do it today. And I'll do it tomorrow. I'll present tomorrow. Well, guess what? The time will never be just right. So just start presenting today. Today is for the successful. Tomorrow, I'm telling you, is not what we want to say, right? So we want to adjust our language, right? And start saying today. And, I get it. We all have fear. Fear stands for false evidence, which simply appears real. The only way to conquer your fear is to step into it and to overcome it. See, I was fearful at one point in my life of riding a bicycle. And let me tell you what, the only way I conquered that fear is by doing it over and over and over again. Matter of fact, I was scared and I was fearful of even driving a car. I was fearful of driving a car before, but guess how I overcame that fear and conquered that fear is I just drove that car more and more and more. And so understand that a lot of us right here, right now, we've never presented before. Obviously, it's a little bit scary, right? It's a little bit scary, but I'm here to tell you that once you do it, your first time and multiple times, you're going to be like, man, that's easy, right? So there's very simple presenting methods that we teach here with Seacret, okay? Now, as an agent, really it's simple, guys. There's two main ways that you want to be presenting to people. There's the wow party, which is highly recommended because people not only get the chance to try and experience the minerals from the Dead Sea on, we're doing a full facial, but they also get to see the information, right? And the second way is what we call the 5 in 5 minutes. This is where, let's just say somebody can't make it to your wow party. They don't have time. Well, this is where we take the party to them. This is where we might be able to do a personal sit down, a personal one-on-one, two-on-one, meet them at their house, have them meet them at our house, coffee shop, their office, wherever. And the key is you're able to really just share with them these products and do a personal sit down. Now, there's a third way that we also present with, okay? It is not up here in this chart, but is online. We also present a third method by utilizing online. Because a lot of people, guess what? They might not, they're brand new. They might not know how to, present yet. And so they're more comfortable with just pushing play on a video. And just pushing play on a video, again, you can share this amazing information just by showing people a video and playing with the products, right? Or, also tapping into our live webinar like tonight. And so, get a chance to touch and feel and try these products and then see the information. And then following that, get trained on how to build a business. Most amazing concept. I love it, okay? And so, Wow Party really is the foundation like we talked about just a second ago. Look, it's the best way to build your secret business because it's, again, not only you sharing products, but they're getting the full experience. And I love a wow party because people think to themselves, man, I can do this. They can think, man, I can have friends at my house. I can have people at my house and do the same thing. And guess what? They can understand that the wow party is the foundation. It's a duplicatable system. Now, it's also where, again, they're sharing the full product line and opportunity. And here's the good news is that the products do the heavy lifting for me. See, in the beginning, I wasn't that good. I was not that good at the business. Not good at all. Matter of fact, I had no experience in skincare. You guys realize that? Matter of fact, the only experience that I had in skincare was when my lips get dry, I lick them. That was it. I'm ready to go, right? So the good news is that the products do the heavy lifting. And as long as you're putting products on people, they can try, see, and feel the products and know what it is that they're talking about and what it is that you have. It's simple to do. Again, a wow party is simple to do. Perfect for part-time people because you're able to kill more birds with one stone and easy to get friends and family to your home. Everybody can get people to their home, right? And it's the most duplicatable way to build. I'm telling you what, I mean, everybody can do a wow party. Everyone can do a wow party. Everyone has friends that's been to their house before, and everyone can re-invite friends to their house to experience the products and see an opportunity. Because I'm telling you what, wintertime is right around the corner. And here's when I love wow parties is in the wintertime, because I'm telling you, look, we just have the unfair advantage here in Minnesota. It gets so like dry and so cold, everybody cranks up the heat. And when they crank up the heat, what happens to their skin? It dries up like a prune, right? And they need hydration. They need moisturization. And so not only do they want this product, they literally need this product. And here's why I love these wow parties, ladies and gentlemen, in the wintertime, because in the wintertime, it's weird. Our face is typically a little bit more dehydrated. It's a little bit more dry. And when you put these secret products on their face, I'm telling you what, I don't know what it is, but you see the results like 2 times more than you do the summer. I'm not even joking you. I mean, we have gotten some of the best before and after pictures and some of the best before and after results during the wintertime of building this business. And I'm telling you, it's just shocking what we're about to see during this winter. And I'm so excited for these wow parties. And so it's the perfect for close friends and family, obviously, again, because they know you, they've been to your house, they feel comfortable. And you're able to, again, kill more birds with one stone. Speak to many people at one time, gives the full product experience. And the key is simple, guys. Your objectives during the wow party is to lead with the product. See, you don't want to be the star. Let the products be the star, because the products will be the heavy lifting. And think about this. You don't want to be the guy or the girl that's the star at your show, because if you are the star at your show, then your agents are going to think that they need you to do their party. But if you make the products the stars of the show, they understand that they don't need you. They need the products, right? And they know that they can now do this with just simply having the products, right? And the second objective is to be able to then, after exposing them to the products, obviously is that, information is obviously to enroll them as customers and agents. And in my personal opinion, this is really the most important part, is the book more wow parties. I call it BAP, FAP, BAP, FAP, book a party from a party, right? This is where the money's made. If you can wrap your mind around this part, if you can focus your energy on this part, where you're booking 2 parties from everyone. Think about this. This is all that you got to do. You don't even need to book 10 parties or 20 parties. Just book 2. Book 2 parties from everyone. This week, you've got 1 party. Next week, you've got 2. Next week, you've got 4. Next week, you've got 8. Next week, you've got 16. So on and so forth. You guys get the point. But the key is to be able to book more parties from your current parties. And I'm telling you what, I always ask for referrals. This is one of the most important things that keeps your business running, right? This is, I'm telling you, this is the goose that lays the golden egg, is this right here. If you're booking more parties at your parties, you're gonna never run out of leads. I hear a lot of people say, hey, you know what, Chi, I've talked to a lot of my friends. I've exhausted a lot of people. Who am I supposed to talk to next? Well, I'm here to tell you that if you do this system correctly, if you book parties from your parties, you will never, ever run out of people, because every party will have more people that you can book a party with, right? And I'm telling you, have sign-in sheets at these parties, because it might not be at that very moment you book a party, but sometimes the fortune's in the follow-up, right? Following back up with these people and following up with these people and booking more parties, right? Because they might not want to book a party right then and there, but they'll always want to book a party down the line, because these products are so intriguing. After using them for a while, everybody wants to know more, and everybody wants more. And so preparation is the key to your success, guys. Have your secret weapons. Again, why is this, a premium or special agent recommended? Because it's all the products that you need to provide a necessary world-class customer experience, right? I mean, imagine, having secret products is literally like having secret weapons. It's like, imagine you're going to the army without, they give you like a little pistol, but they don't give you, the big machine gun. They don't give you the grenades. They don't give you, the whole survival kit. They don't give you all that. They just, let you go in the field with a little pistol. It's like, you're probably not going to survive too long, right? Because you don't have the necessary weapons to be able to go out there in the field. And so for us as secret agents, we understand that with people that at least come in for the premium package, they're going to have all the weapons that they need in their arsenal to be able to go out there and have major success. And so schedule your wild parties ASAP, as soon as possible. Outline in the blueprint. You always want to have a grand opening in your first 7 days, in your first week of business, and your second party within your second week of business. Now, if you can, have both your parties in the same week. One weekday, one weekend, one day, one night. But if not, then have it one week right after, have it in the second week, right? 1 week right after another. And so urgency communicates value to prospects, guys. It's the key to always have urgency when you are really, preparing and inviting for these parties. And urgency meaning, hey, you know what? Hey, John, how's it going? This is you real quick. What do you got going on tonight at 7 o'clock? Nothing. Hey, look, I'm getting some people together at my house. I'm launching a new project that I'd love to get your opinion on. Come to my house at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a ton of fun. And have that urgency about inviting these people. And the key is to be able to build your list, guys. Building your invitation list is the most important thing, like we talked about last week. You always want to start with your close friends and family. Expand your warm market list. And we talked about this last week, the differences between the hot market, the warm market, and the cold market. And you always want to expand in your hot and warm market. And what is your hot and warm market? Your hot market are the people that probably your last 10 people in your call log. These are the people that your last 10 text messages. These are the people that if you're doing it, they're doing it with you, right? These are the closest people to you. And then you want to expand to your warm. The warm market is people that know you, like you, trust you, and are friends, maybe coworkers. And then the cold market is people that you don't know. Now, I typically don't recommend going cold. And if you do go cold, I like to recommend something called lifestyle prospecting, where you're running into people on a day-to-day basis at the supermarket, at the gym, at restaurant. I mean, wherever you're going. Again, it's called lifestyle prospecting. You're living your lifestyle, and you're simply meeting people along the way that you think are sharp, that guess what? You might want to be in business with, and exchange information with them, right? And you turn that cold market, you turn that cold relationship into a warm relationship by becoming their friend. Friends first, right? People don't care how much you know, they know how much you care. And so while creating this names list, though, start with your top 20. Now, I get it. A lot of people are thinking to themselves, man, who are the top 20? The top 20 should be the sharpest people you know. Again, the people that are on your hot list. If friends that are like, hey, you know what, if you're doing it, I'm doing it with you. People that might know business, maybe have been in this profession of networking, people that are knowing and very familiar with skincare, people that are maybe expanded businesses like this. These should be the people on your top 20. Then don't forget to build your list to 100, because you always want to get more names and numbers on your list, right? Don't prejudge. One of my mistakes in the beginning was I was always prejudging. I look at my names list because my mentor said, hey, you know what? You got to create a names list, right? And for the ones of you that are watching this right now, if you don't have a names list, shame on you. If you still don't have a names list and you've been an agent for longer than a week, shame on you. Now it's time to get your names list, because if you don't have a names list, you don't have a business, right? So during this process, right, don't prejudge, okay? My mentor taught me, hey, Chi, you need to create a names list. And I said, Tim, I've got these names on my phone though. He says, Chi, no, you got to get them on a names list, names and numbers, write them down. It becomes real. I said, okay, perfect. I'll do that. And so I started writing these names and numbers down, but I started with the A's. And I said, Amber, man, Amber loves skincare. Oh, she hates skincare. Oh, she doesn't use enough skincare. She uses too much skincare. Oh, let's just take Amber off the list. Oh, Adam. Oh, man, Adam makes way too much money. He will never do this. And my mentor sat there and he says, Chi, what are you doing? He's like, I didn't teach you to be God and prejudge people. I taught you how to simply just write the name and number on the sheet of paper and let them decide for themselves. And so I get it. There's going to be some people that we call the chicken list. You're scared to call them. But majority of the times, it's these people that are going to come in and be the most successful in your business, right? Don't ask me how it works. It's just how it's always been. And so write everybody down. You don't know what you don't know, right? And so inviting your contacts is simple. At least 10 to 15 confirmed appointments minimum. Watch the invitation training in our back office. So again, if you're a brand new agent, welcome to the team. Your sponsor that signed you up into the business will teach you and walk you through your back office in teaching you how, and where everything is. Okay. But more importantly, where all the training videos are. Okay. And so we have an amazing training invitation video. I'm not going to go through it right here, right now based on time, but understand we've got proven invitation methods. And really, it's get commitments, right? Not I'll try to be there, right? Try anytime, by the way, people say trying is lying, right? You either do, you don't. I mean, imagine this, right? Imagine if like our mom was landing, right? Imagine if like our mom was landing at the airport and my mom's like, hey, Chi, can you come pick me up today at the airport? Okay, Mom, I'll try to be there. Like, what do you mean you're going to try to be there? Are you serious? It's your mom, man. You're either going to be there or not. Does that make sense? You're going to do or you don't. Trying is lying, right? So anytime people say try, I just like to reconfirm. I say, look, John, I understand you're going to try to be there, but can I count on you to be there? Yes or no. And that's simple, right? Yes or no. Trying is lying, right? So wild party supplies are simple, guys. These are the simple things that we need for a wild party. Seacret, obviously Seacret products. The Seacret flip chart, which comes in your agent kit. Seacret agent applications, which again comes in your kit. The customer order forms, preferred order forms. All of this section comes in your starter kit, by the way. The pens, you're going to need it, and here's what I like to recommend is go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree is very inexpensive. They have all these, everything that you need at a party. You'll get everything that you need for your wild party for under 20 bucks. So you can get pens. You're going to need some pens to fill out these applications. You're going to need cotton pads. Now, I would do the cotton pads versus the cotton rounds, right? The cotton pads are just easier to use, more applicable. Mirrors, okay? I like to use the mirrors that stand on their own. I do not like to get the mirrors that you have to hold because I want these people at the party to be able to use two hands, okay? So the last thing I want them to do is hold one mirror with one hand and then just use the other hand to do their face. I want them to have both their hands available to play with the products. Towels and washcloth to be able to wipe their hands after the salt and oil. Or maybe to wipe off that mud, okay, on their face. Headbands, again, at the Dollar Tree, they sell like 8 or 10 packs for $1, easy to get. Applicators. Now, you don't necessarily need applicators because a lot of the products come with applicators. But here's what I will say about these applicators. Make sure that you're not dipping your fingers and you're not letting people dip their fingers in your products, okay? Contamination is the key here, guys. We want to keep very good hygiene with our products and make sure nobody, really sticks their germs in your creams and lotions, and then somebody else is taking that now and putting that on their face, and then the next day wondering why they broke out or why something crazy happened, right? Well, keep your products clean, okay? And so if you're using the applicators that come with it, after you use it, make sure you're wiping it down, cleaning it very, very good before you're dipping it into another product. And what I like to do is I like to use, little wooden applicator sticks. And, you know, for me personally, the ones that I have found that work the best are the ones that you get. I know this sounds totally crazy, but the ones that you get from like coffee shops. Okay. Those I can break them. They're easy. I can use them, throw them away. So if you can find out where you can get those, perfect. But if not, you know, just use the little sticks that come with it. Paper bowls, paper plates, pitcher, you know, paper. Look, all you really need is the paper plate for them to put, you know, the cotton pads. And I like to typically put just 4 cotton pads per plate. Okay. All you need is 4, 1 for the cleansing milk, 1 for the water to wipe off the cleansing milk, 1 for the toner, and 1 for the water to wipe off the peeling gel. Okay. And that's it. The pitcher is for the spa water. Now, light snacks is you know, good. I wouldn't recommend cooking full out courses, meals, because again, people are looking at your party saying, hey, you know what, is this duplicatable? Can I do this, right? And if the answer is no, then they're not going to do it, okay? So, you know, and refer to your blueprint manual that you're going to get in your starter kit for the details. Very simple, very easy. And the Wild Party kit comes actually, this Wild Party kit comes, this is everything that you need to host a Wild Party. If you want a Seacret branded kit, it's $119.99. It's everything that you need for your party. So if this is the route that you would like to go, then you can definitely get this, as this is definitely available right in your back office. Okay. And during your parties, you want to make sure it's distraction free. Turn off the TV, turn off the phone, have everybody put their phones on vibrate or mute. Request guests do the same, and never mention guests that don't show. Okay. Like, you know, a lot of times I see people at the party like, oh, gee, man, you know, John never made it. Man, Jason just, you know, he's like, you know, on witness protection. He's not even answering my text message now. And then you got all these guests that are looking at, man, all these people don't want to come. Like, why is that? And I'm the only one here. Like, and so you never want to focus on the people that aren't there. Focus on the people that are there, and never make it, you know, public. And don't announce that people, you know, that you know, you wanted there, you know, didn't show up. Okay. Put away the pets. You know, always put dogs, cats, you know, in a different room. Definitely, if you've got kids, you know, get a babysitter, someone to just watch the baby. You know, so many times where I've had kids at parties where it's like kids are coming in now, stealing the show because they're so dang adorable and cute, and they're like, oh, and then like now it's not even a wild party, it's like a baby party, right? And so let's make sure let's not run into that. Let's avoid these problems that we've learned through the hard way, and save the alcohol until later, until after, you know, after the whole wild party. I get it. A lot of people want to have some champagne, want to have some wine, and that's okay. But I would do it after the party, okay? I wouldn't do it before the party. Again, learn from our mistakes. I've had people that just went all out before the party, and it's like we never even got to the party. So learn from our mistakes. Don't do that. And the day of your wild party is really the key, guys. You want to be able to create the environment, okay? They say we've got 6 senses. So first thing is you always want to have the party at a dining room table. Because you know, and the reason is because you got a physical table and chairs for them to put the plate on, the mirror. Again, they're not having to sit on the floor. You know, they have somewhere where they can put the mirror and look at themselves. And the best place is the kitchen table or any table at that they can, you know, have the mirror, plate, everything just sit right there in front of them. Okay. Again, spa water. What is spa water? Some of you are asking. Just water with like lemon, cucumbers, you know, cucumbers and lemon. And it's so inexpensive. But what it does is it creates a spa feel. And when people are drinking that water, like, oh my gosh, you know, it's really creating that spa feel for them, right? You've got the relaxing music. Again, you know, just some spa music is, you know, you can YouTube spa music and just hit play on any one of the tracks and it'll all work. You know, light snacks. I wouldn't cook a full course meal, and I get it. You know, a lot of people, they love to have company. They love to treat their guests, and I do too. But here's the key, guys. It's not time to treat your guests. It's time to show them a duplicatable system, right? And so, you know, a nice little fruit and veggie tray is perfect. I like to recommend light snacks, healthy snacks. Again, it goes along with the whole theme of your party. Candles. I love having candles because not only is it the visual, but you know, you're smelling now these different scents, and it just creates that spa feel. Last but not least is the salt and oil scrub station, the feeling and touching of the product. That again, not only the salt and oil, but everything, right? Everything. But I would definitely have the salt and oil scrub on a separate station where they could do first to introduce the product, okay, before people even sit down. I call it the mix and mingling session. And when guests arrive, serve them with spa water, okay? Just give them a cup of spa water. Let them, enjoy the light snacks. And if you don't get light snacks, or if you don't have any snacks at your party, that's okay too. We've got many parties that never even had water or snacks that were very successful. So, but this is a plus if you have it, okay? Engage in conversation. The last thing you want people to do is come to your wild party and just sit there by themselves, twiddling their thumbs. You want to engage in conversation, create a relationship. And again, like I talked about a second ago, salt and oil scrub demonstration. Goal to make them feel comfortable. Form. Talk about the family, occupation, recreation, and money, right? Let's just say Jason's at my wild party. I'm going to talk to him about his family first. I'm going to say, hey, Jason, awesome, man. Do you got a lot of family here in Minnesota? Oh, you do? Awesome, man. Oh, no, you don't. Awesome. Where from? Oh, New York. Awesome, man. And I'm going to get to know him and his family. And what that's going to help us do is let us know where he's from, where his connections, or where people he knows are located. And then I'm going to talk about occupation. I'm going to talk about what he does for a living. So, Jason, what do you do for a living? Oh, awesome, man. You're a sushi chef. Awesome. What do you hate about what you do? What do you love about what you do? And I'm going to find out what he loves and hates about what he does, and then go into recreation. I'm going to say, well, awesome. When you're not working, Jason, what do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do, when you're not working? And I'm going to get to know what he likes to do for fun, and last but not least, money and or motivation. What makes him tick? Jason, where do you see yourself in the next, 5 years? Where do you see yourself in the next year? Because you can find out so much about a person just by asking them those simple questions, right? Family, again, where are you from? Does your family live there? Are you close with them? Occupation, what do you do for work? Do you work a lot of hours? What do you like best about what you do? And what do you love? What do you hate about what you do? That's so important to find out what they love and what they hate. Okay, you're gonna find out so much about this. Recreation, what do you do for fun? Do you have any hobbies? Do you travel much? And money, where would you see yourself in your current career? What would you do if money wasn't an issue? I love that question, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And what would you do if you had, financial freedom? If time and money was not an issue, what would you be doing right now? How would your life look like? And these are the things that are going to get you to know that prospect across the table from you a little bit more. And the key is to ask these questions and zip it. Don't talk about your family. Don't talk about your occupation. They don't care. Look, the reality is they could care less about you because it's all about them, right? And I know it might sound, weird, but welcome to the human psychology, right? It's all about them, okay? And if you get to know someone, and I'm telling you, time after time after time again, you sit there, ask strategic questions, zip it, let them talk. Let them talk. Ladies and gentlemen, God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Talk less, listen more, right? And you will connect and naturally find how well you connect with people by doing this. You're going to naturally, by the end of the conversation, and by the time you leave, that person's going to sit there saying, man, something about that guy, something about that girl, right? And so I'm telling you, it's so, so important. So wild party time. Start on time. Now, I get it, guys. This is a difficult thing to do because, again, people have different schedules. People, life happens, okay? But at the same time, you need to respect your guests that are there on time. So always start on time and as, on time as possible. And if you got people that are late, guess what? You can always do a wild party after that wild party. I've had so many wild parties where people are literally late, but guess what? They had to come and wait for the next wild party. And so we'll do back-to-back parties. I love it. It creates more momentum that way. Tell your personal story, who you are, what you do, your experience with the products. And, facts tell, but stories sell. It's very important to really just share, with everybody, your story, and share with them your why, why you're doing this business. So during the wild party time, I know this is a lot of information we're getting into, guys, but this is so good. This is where the rubber meets the road, guys, is the wild party time. Okay. And wild party time is, obviously you always want to use the flip chart. When I use the flip chart, my mentor, teaches me to dumb it down because sometimes when I get too excited, when I talk too fast, You know, it's too much for people, especially in an in-home wild party, right? I mean, I get it at a regional convention, okay, I'm all in for that. But at a wild party, you want to tone it down a little bit, right? You know, you don't want to be the expert. You want, again, the products and the system, the flip chart to be the expert. And all you're doing is essentially reading the flip chart, because I'm telling you, the people that are looking at you thinking to themselves, man, can I do this? And how can I do it? And if they're watching you, man, all this person is doing is flipping flipping a chart and reading it. I can do this. And that's what they'll do. And demonstrate the products, keep it simple and fun. And this is the #1 key, guys, is to keep it simple and fun. You know, many people are so serious at the wild parties. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, they just had a serious day, 9 to 5. It's time we relax a little bit and have some fun, because this is how we're going to attract people, guys, is when we have fun. And what better way to be able to have fun than to have fun with products, right? And so flip chart flow is very important. When you're reading the flip chart, when you're going through, like I make sure that I'm not taking forever, okay? I literally skim through the flip chart. I go through it fast, right? And so the flip chart flow, you know, the first part of it is simple introduction to Seacret. The second part of it talks about the product formulation. The third part talks about the Dead Sea. The fourth part talks about the body regimen. The fifth part talks about the facial and age-defying regimen, the mask. The seventh part talks about the secret overview, the regimen application, and then the application process, okay? Now, understand there's a certain flow of this flip chart. And if you paid attention here, it's the same way, in the same flow that we always run through the information, whether it be through a flip chart, whether it be through a 5 and 5, or whether it be through a webinar, okay? We always go through the same flow. Talk about the company, talk about the formulation, talk about the Dead Sea, then we talk about the products, then we talk about the business, the secret overview, the opportunity, and then we talk about really, you know, how they can be a part, the regimen application and or agent application. And it's always the same. And the key is this, guys, you don't have to learn 1,000 different things in this business, 1,000 different ways. You just need to learn this one way and practice it 1,000 times. Because I promise you this, is that once I've done this over and over and over again, I can present this information to a flip chart, to a 5 and 5, to a webinar, all the same, right? Because the information is the information, right? And so closing your wild party, okay? This is very important. You know, share preferred customer benefits up to 60%. You know, share the benefits of the program, guys. Talk about the gifts, the special holiday discounts, which everybody loves, the convenient personal shopping suite, and all you're doing is telling them the benefits of the customer. And also, you know, agents, you want to share agents benefit as well, not just customer benefits, but agent benefits, you know, all preferred customer benefits plus, and you know, this is a great way to say this, guys, when you're talking to agents and prospective agents, say this, see, look, not only do you get all the preferred customer benefits, but plus you get, boom, products at lowest price possible, which is wholesale cost. You're able to start part-time, start part-time around an income and unlimited income opportunity. And I love that, guys. Collecting applications, this is key. Always ask for business, okay? Don't just host a party to have fun. You know, I get it. I just talked about this. Yes, we want to have fun, but we're not hosting a party just to have fun. We can have fun doing a lot of different things. Matter of fact, you can go to State Fair today and have fun. But the thing is, the key is that to have a party with a purpose, okay, and have fun doing it and while doing it. Treat Seacret like a business, and it will pay like a business. Treat it like a hobby, and it'll pay like a hobby. Ask questions and wait. What did you like best about what you saw? The last thing you want to do is ask, what do you think? Look, they're probably thinking about a lot of different things. Does that make sense? They're probably thinking about the guy driving next to him on the way there. They're probably thinking about, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different things they'd be thinking of. But the key is not to ask them questions for them to start going backwards. Is to ask them questions to start helping them go forward. And what did you like best about what you saw? It's a great question because it starts allowing their brain to start thinking forward and start asking themselves, what did I like best about what I saw? You know, did you see a way to boom? And this is, again, why it's so important to figure out their why right? If I'm forming my prospect before a presentation, I'm going to find out their why. I'm going to hit find out their hot button. Why? Because I can use it at the end and say, hey, you know what? Jason, did you see a way where you can earn some additional income, extra income to be able to pay off those student loans? You did. Awesome. Well, did you want to get started with the special agent package or the professional package? Awesome. The professional pack. Where'd you want them to send the checks? Your house or mine? Your house, of course, and boom, you're right into the application. I love that. So would you like to get the product at wholesale or prefer customer price? I mean, that's another amazing closing question, okay? And always book a party from a party. Guys, this is the key right here. Never run out of contacts. If you do this the right way, I'm telling you, just focus. 2 parties from everyone. Book 2 parties from everyone, and you'll never run out of contacts. Offer free products. See, a lot of the times people offer free products. See, a lot of agents ask me, gee, okay, I get it. Not everyone at my parties want to book another party. Not everyone here wants to book another party. So what are some of the ways that I can motivate them to book a party immediately? Well, what you could do is say, hey, you know what? The next party that we book, whoever books a party tonight, and I would say this in a group setting, whoever books a party tonight, at your next wild party, we'll give you a full facial. Because majority of the times they're only doing half the phase, mind you. So if you're doing half the phase, they're going to be enticed by the opportunity to do a full facial. Now, I would tell them, hey, you know what? This is a value, depending on what mass they do, of anywhere from $60 up to $150 value just from the facial that they're going to do at your party. So I think it's more than valuable for them to get that prize alone to book another wild party, right? But if that's not enough, a lot of us, have a ton of samples, have a ton of free products that we're consistently getting because we always have more than 4 customers. Well, utilize those products, ladies and gentlemen, have giveaways. Say, hey, you know what, whoever books a party right now tonight, and actually, at the party, whoever books a party tonight will get a free product. And I wouldn't give them that product until the day of their party, okay? And that way, for sure, not only they're booking it immediately, but that they're going to have a party, okay? So it'll be worth it for you. And then also promote the enroll for and pay no more. Talk about how, again, people love free. If you like free, like I love free, look, you're going to introduce this to your friends. How many of us would love to get our products tonight for free? Everybody will raise their hand. Awesome. Well, here's all you got to do. Book your party with your friends. Enroll for, so refer for, and you get your products for free. Everybody will be interested in that. So always book a party from a party. And 3 stages of presenting is this, guys, is we are getting close to the end here. Opening up your prospect, discovering hot buttons, form, ask, expose the pain, trial, and close, okay? Stage 1 is just to open. Stage 2 is to present, and stage 3 is to close, okay? I'm going to talk about opening your prospect. We pretty much just talked about this. Presenting to the prospect, again, we just talked about this. Wow them with the products, follow the presentation, okay? Utilize, the flip chart. Share the secret opportunity. Answer, is it real? Can I do it? What is in it for me? And these are the things that you want to be answering during your presentation, because these are questions that every new prospect is thinking to themselves. So during your presentation, it's so important to answer these questions during the presentation because this will help them. Show them Seacret as their solution, okay? And the last thing is to close. Look, if you're doing a wild party, if you're doing a presentation of 5 and 5 and you don't have applications, you might as well just not even do it. Unless you've got like a laptop or a phone ready to sign them in. Because a lot of the times I see a problem where agents are going out there doing appointments, but they don't even have applications to sign people up. It's like, are they doing them for fun? Or are they doing them for business, right? So the key is this, guys, be prepared. Again, it's like that arsenal example we had earlier. Are you having all the weapons that you need to go out there in the army, in the war? Or are you just going to the war with a little knife, a little pocket knife? You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to be prepared, guys. And so always ask for the close. I know for me, it was very, look, I'm not scared to say this. I was scared, man. I was scared to ask people to buy it. Man, I was scared to ask people to close people, man. You know how scared I was to ask somebody to come in for a $16.99 package? I've never done that before. So for me, I was scared to death. I was scared to death. But here's what I realized my mentor taught me. He says, Chi, if you're scared now, you're going to be scared tomorrow. And what are you going to do to change that? Nothing. So unless you do something different today, you're not going to get something different tomorrow. And so I had to step into that. And then what I realized is once I started closing and asking for the close, I realized that people wanted this more than before. They wanted this more than I actually thought. Everybody was wanting to buy. Everybody, not only as an agent, but maybe they want to just be a customer. So everybody wanted to buy. So never be scared to ask for the close. You will surprise yourself how many people buy and overcome all the objections, receive their payment, right, and promote your next event. Guys, it's so important to promote the next event. Look, this is the most important part in the close is always to promote the next event. If you listen to me talk at the end of every conversation, I am always promoting the next event. You will never catch me dead not promoting the next event, right? So successful opening. Again, introduce the presenter. If not you, believe 100% they're getting started. One chance to make the first impression. So eye contact, smile, gentle touch to build trust in business attire, dress to impress. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care, and never forget to form. And we've talked about this numerous times. Always be prepared. Would you go into war with a pocket knife? No. You're going to obviously want all your arsenal, bulletproof vests, your guns, your grenades, everything, right? So always be prepared. Bring your documents, your laminates, brochures, pens, products, everything that we talked about in that Wild Party list if you're doing Wild Party. If not, then everything you need for a 5 and 5. So change their listening. Guys, I love this because before you do a presentation, I promise you this, okay? Test this out. Test this out. Take a picture, take notes right now. I'm telling you, this is what you want to write down. And look, watch. Listen, watch. Look, today I'm going to give you enough information. And imagine you said this before every presentation, okay? Look, Jason, today I'm going to give you enough information to make an educated decision on whether Seacret can help change you and your family's financial future. Since we're both taking the time to go over this today, look, you can be honest with a simple yes or a simple no when we're all finished. Fair enough, Jason? And Jason's going to say yes, because if you ask them this way, look them in the eyes and give them a firm handshake, this lets them know you're not playing around, you're very serious, and more importantly, the time that you're taking with them is valuable, and they have to give you a response. So if you start every presentation like this, look, they're going to listen to you 110%, okay? So use the proven presenting methods, guys. Again, 5 and 5 presentation. Wow them with the products first. Peeling gel, buffer. And look, the 5 and 5 is simple, guys. If you can do a Wild Party, you can do a 5 and 5. All the 5 and 5 is you're going through the flip chart. I'm sorry, not the flip chart. The 2-page 5 and 5 presentation and giving them a full facial. Okay, that's it. And if you're at a coffee shop and you can't give them a facial, I always recommend give everybody a facial because they can feel and experience the product. But if they cannot, then I would use these products and do it right on the wrist. Right on the wrist at a coffee shop. And this is fast and effective, and this is enough information for them to make an educated decision. So, use the proven presenting method, KISS, okay? KISS is very simple, okay? Keep it super simple, okay? Or some people could perceive this as keep it simple, stupid. However you want to, there's different sayings for this, analogy here. But at the end of the day, what it is keep it super simple, right? Just make sure what you're doing is duplicating. Follow the boxes, read the bullets. Don't be the expert again. You want the products in the system to be the expert, and you just simply answer the questions while you're presenting. Is it simple? Can I do it? Will I do this with my friends and family? And so for an example, how could I answer this question while I'm presenting, right? Many of you are probably looking at this thinking, okay, I get it. I got to answer this question, but how do I do it, G? Well, here's how I do it. So during my presentation, okay, if I want to answer the question, is this simple? I would use a story. I never make a point without telling a story, and I never tell a story without making a point. And what I do is I talk about, when I first started this business, I wasn't sure if I could do this. And again, what is that expressing? I had the same question, was it simple? So when I first saw this business, I wasn't sure if I could do this. I was a little bit fearful, a little bit doubtful, wasn't sure how this could work for me, but I realized that we have an amazing training system in place to teach me word for word, step by step on exactly how to do this. And right there, I answered that question, is this simple? Because that is a simple, and matter of fact, can I do this? I even answered that question as well. Can I do it? And so understand, all you're doing is you're bringing your real life examples into existence during your presentation to help answer these questions. Closing tips is simple. We talked about this a million times. You guys should already know this, off the top of your head. People don't care how much people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Create urgency and fear of loss. This is so key, guys. After every presentation, you must, if you are on our organization, you must utilize the fear of loss close. And matter of fact, I'm going to stop sharing this for 1 second to talk about the fear of loss close, because how important this is. I'm telling you, it's so important, guys. And all this is where you're literally, you're drawing on a sheet of paper or a marker board. You're drawing one circle. Yeah, let me see that real quick here. Yeah, grab a pen. I'm going to show you guys real quick here, guys. This is key here, guys. All right, so after every presentation, I don't care if it's a wild party, 1-on-1, 5-on-5, doesn't even matter. Presentation, period, webinar. I take out a sheet of paper, I whip it out, and I look like this. I say, look, right now, John, I'm giving you the next best spot possible. Okay, I'm building a left team and I'm building a right team, and I make sure that I'm making this very clear. Right now, this is me, and John, I'm building a left team, I'm building a right team, and I'm offering you the next best spot on the team. Now, the next best spot is on the left side. Okay, if you lock in now, guess what? The next person I bring in, and this is why it's so important to bring a names list, and this is where you whip out that names list. And you say, the next person I'm showing is this names list. Now, imagine you had a names list of 100 people, okay? Do you think they would be pretty intrigued to get in before these 100 people? Yeah, and so here's what I would do. I would show them this. I would say, hey, look, this is me right now. And John, I'm offering you the next best spot on the team. Now, if you lock in now, the next person I show on this names list, and they'll see hundreds of people. And I'll start edifying people on those names lists. The next person I'm going to show is Jason Young. Man, this guy's a monster, man. He does sushi right now, but he's got a heart of a champion. This guy, Mike Lau, oh my God, this guy just wins, right? Man, and I'm edifying people on this names list, right? And all I'm doing is saying, hey, you know what? If you lock in now, the next person that's on this names list, when they get in, guess what? They go underneath of you on your team, and so on and so forth, right? Now, when you get to 100, maybe 1,000 people on your team, what that would mean for me is that I'm getting paid off these 1,000 people, but that would also mean for you is that you're getting paid for these 1,000 people. Now, you didn't know John. Matter of fact, you didn't do anything to get John here, but now you probably love John, right? Because now you're getting paid off of all that effort. And so the key is this, guys. Always talk about timing and positioning. This is what we call the fear of loss close. If you have more questions on this, feel free to contact me after the fact, because I believe this is one of the most important aspects of closing in our business. It's the best. So let's talk about this. And so have their app ready. Again, always have an application. Always expect a special agent. Mindset is everything, guys. You know, are you expecting, seriously, in your mind, are you expecting people to get in for just $49? Are you expecting people to get in just for $49 in a basic set? Or are you expecting people to come in for a special agent or a professional pack along with the $99 agent kit? See, expect the best. Expect. You must believe everyone has greatness. You must believe everyone's going to do the highest, right? Because if they look, here's all I know. They have the best chance of success and the best chance of winning by getting the biggest package. Does that make sense? And so, always ask yourself, did you see a way? Did you see a way to their hot button? Again, ask yourself, did you see a way to their hot button? So again, it's about finding out their why and helping them, bridge the gap. Okay, helping them understand by getting into this business, it's going to help them get what they want. Does that make sense? Ask a closing question and wait. Again, you know, ask strategic questions, listen more, speak less, okay? Cushions, use a cushion, feel, felt, found, persistence, wears down resistance. If they are still sitting, they want it. Bottom line, guys. You know, there's so many times where, you know, the mouth is saying one thing, but the body is saying another, right? You know, I don't want to get in. But yet they're still sitting down, right? And I'm telling you, this is so accurate. This is so accurate. If they are still sitting, they want in. So if they are still sitting, keep on asking them to buy. You know, because no might not mean NO. It just might mean KNOW, like they just didn't know enough, right? So to keep on asking, help them fill out their application, which is key, guys. I never, ever, ever let them fill out their app on their own unless they like grab it out of my hand. But every time I'm always giving them that world-class customer experience. I'm filling out the application for them, right? And if they won't fill out the application, close them on the next event. Bottom line, push them to the next event. People will, I'm telling you, people will not be afraid to follow you when they know where you are going. Think about that. Think about this for a second. Why people aren't joining you? Because you're wishy-washy. They can't believe in you. See, if you have full belief in what you're talking about, why in anybody's right mind, why wouldn't they follow you? So the key here is to believe, to have that belief into what we are doing. Now, I get it. As a brand new agent, I get it. You know, your belief level is only so big, so high. But the key is to continually plug into these events, to plug into the system, to dial into these conference calls, to make sure you get to the international conventions, to raise that belief level to where it's at the point of where, you know what, when you talk to people, they feel it, right? See, when you guys hear me, I mean, you feel it from me. Well, now guess what? People now need to feel it from you. And when people feel it from you, that's when you're going to have major success, guys. See, it's not when you get into Seacret, it's when Seacret gets into you. And so make sure, guys, you know, that you're just immersing yourself around the people, around the culture, around the information as much as you can, especially in the beginning, because that's the only way you're going to raise your belief level. How can you, like, imagine, it's impossible to believe in anything that you're not around. But like, imagine, right? I mean, I love, you know, using this in you know, as an example. You know, imagine, you know, church, every single Sunday people are getting together. Imagine if people never got together on Sunday. Imagine if they had no events, no nothing. They never got together. They're never around the information. Do you believe that, you know, it would be the religion, Christianity would be as big as it is? Of course not, right? And the key is to develop a habit is the truth. To develop a habit within yourself, to have these successful traits of doing, you know, the business and doing these activities day in, day out, right? And we always teach things as a rhythm and as a pattern, right? And it takes 21 times in a row of you doing something before you develop a habit. See, if you're, for example, a smoker, you want to quit smoking, quit for 21 days, and on the 22nd day, you will have created a new habit to quit smoking. And so understanding that these skills that we're teaching you now today, yes, you might be foreign to them. Yes, you might not be, you know, comfortable with them, but the key is to learn these skills, and the only way to get comfortable is by doing it over and over and over and over again before it becomes second nature, right? And so mastering presenting, understand the first part of influence. Identification is everything. Open them up to something different. Decision making is 20% logic and 80% emotion. And I'm telling you, always go off of emotion, right? And get them to say me too, not so what. See, a lot of the times people are always trying to, like, you know, argue with people or not agree with them. You know, oh, you know, I have the best product, man. I have the best results with this mask. People are going to be saying, so what? But if you say, hey, you know what, man, when I tried these products, I absolutely fell in love, and so did everybody too. And they're going to be saying, man, me too. I fell in love too. And so, you know, just it's language is powerful. Okay. Get your prospect in the yes mode. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you follow me? Is that fair to say? Right? Do we all agree? Right? And all you're doing is getting them in the yes mode. Remove objections in the presentation. Paint them with a picture. Okay. And here's the biggest thing is painting them into the picture, guys. You must paint people into the picture. You know, look, everybody is all about this radio station. See, everybody that I know that I've talked to is all about this particular radio station. Everybody loves it. Everybody dials into it. Everybody listens to it. And it simply stands for what's in it for me, right? WIIFM. What's in it for me? And so the key is you got to paint people into the picture. Get yourself, look, there's so many times where I've seen, people present information and they're constantly talking about themselves. Well, the key is it's not about you, it's about your prospect. So paint your prospect into the picture, right? Talk about your prospect, how they could benefit, not how you benefited, but how they could benefit. And I'm telling you, it's about painting them into the picture. Again, talk about them more than you can talk about yourself, and you'll win every single time. You don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you what, each and every one of you have greatness inside of you. Each and every single one of you can do this business, and each and every single one of you have learned the key essentials of presenting with purpose. And I'm telling you guys, I get so excited about teaching people this information, because it was this information that I learned, and not just learned, but I mastered this information that truly helped take me from where I'm currently at in my life to where I wanted to be. And still every single day, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still learning. My mentor best taught me, you have to be on a continual journey of personal development, right? And I love this. You know what happens? You guys know what happens to a lion in the jungle when he retires? You know what happens to a lion in the jungle when he retires? What happens? When a lion retires in the jungle, he becomes breakfast. And the lesson here is never retire your mind. You always got to be on a constant mission of constant, never-ending improvement, right? I'm telling you, that's the secret to the success, successful people that I know in my life. So here's the key, guys. If you're dialed into tonight's webinar, great job. I'm preaching to the choir. You guys understand this concept more than ever before. You guys are sharpening that axe, and I love this, guys. And more importantly, we're going to talk about this next event. Again, this is just literally next weekend. This is next weekend coming up. This is next weekend. OMG. I'm so pumped, guys. And so the Ignite event, one major thing is this, guys, is we're reaching out to everybody right now. We're getting everybody to make sure that they're getting this event. We're making sure everybody is here at this event. And the reason is because we understand that once people see this event, once they see Seacret at a higher level, they're going to understand how this can work for them. But to be able to listen to John C. Maxwell, ladies and gentlemen, this is the world's best leadership expert, the world's best leadership speaker trainer in the world. And he's going to be at our event. He's going to be teaching us exactly how to raise our lid of leadership. And where people are paying thousands of dollars to hear this guy speak, we literally get to hear him at our convention, right? And so I wouldn't miss this for anything. Matter of fact, I won't let anybody that miss this for anything. And start preparing now. Start making sure everybody on your team's got the tickets, their registration, their hotels. Everybody's prepared, ready to go, because this is the event where you don't want to miss. And I'm so excited, guys. And so, guys, I'm telling you what, thanks for dialing in. Next Monday, okay, next Tuesday, we're going to have a webinar. Again, the webinar, it's so important, guys. This webinar is going to be literally on point, guys. I get so fired up about talking about this next week's webinar, because, again, not only is it learning important facts of how to present and how to really present with a purpose, but next week we're going to talk about opening new business, guys. We're going to talk about how to open and properly open new business, how to launch a brand new agent. And I'm telling you what, you want to make sure everybody's on next week's webinar. So, guys, I'm telling you what, if I don't stop now, I'm never stopping. I'm so fired up right now, so jacked up. I'm going to go out there and literally just start wowing more people. And so, guys, thanks for dialing in. Let's go out there, scatter, and multiply. We'll see you guys this week.